I'm not going to run fast, but I ain't going to stop running. I might slow down and have to breathe and catch my breath, but I'm not stopping because I believe all things are available to all of us. And good people should do well, because when good people do well, good people just do more good in the world.
So much of the fear that we see in life comes from the fact that most of us don't feel like we're in control. We're running around trying to control all the events of our lives. And every single one of us is going to experience multiple situations in our life, no matter how skillful we are.
Where you are right now, literally your circumstances, from the job that you work, from the apartment or the house that you live in, is literally nothing more than a definition of you. We tend to think that creating change has to be this big, long, drawn-out process, but listen to me. Every minute of the day, you can change yourself. You don't have to just accept that the fact that you're overweight. You don't have to accept the fact that you're not working the type of jobs that you want to work and you're working some 9 to 5. You don't have to accept that. You're choosing to accept it by choosing not to understand that you can redefine yourself in every second of the day.
Because something hasn't happened right away when you wanted it and designed it didn't work out, doesn't mean it's not going to happen. Most of us in life are so afraid something's going to happen that we can't control, and therefore we're going to get pain, that we try to avoid those things we can't control. We try to shape our lives, where we spend our time, who we spend our time with, what we do, by environments that we feel really comfortable in, where we feel like we're really in control of them. And what that does is it limits the shape and quality of our lives.
Right now, you can change your circumstances. You can change your life by changing the definition of yourself, by redefining who you are. Your life is comprised of your habits, your routines, your rituals, and the patterns that you've been repeating for the last several years.
You know, time flies on us. It's Halloween. You know, these day and time, they've already got the Christmas decorations out to put out. So you go straight from Halloween into the holiday, Christmas, New Year's, Thanksgiving season. You know, traditions, and this is a time of year I love. This is traditional holiday celebrations, family. Well, I want you to start a new tradition this year. It's the fourth quarter. It is the beginning of the fourth quarter of 2017.
You have this power in you. Who you are right now, today, is not who you have to be tomorrow.
Now think back to when you made New Year's resolutions, whether you wrote them down or not. You made decisions of things you were going to do this year. How you were going to live a better life. How you were going to accomplish more goals in your life and things. Go back right now and either think about those or look at those. Maybe some of them you missed it. Okay, but I guarantee you a lot of things with tremendous, powerful effort in the fourth quarter. You can either get those goals or you can scare the heck out of those goals. Well, I can tell you this, going into a new year with tremendous momentum in your personal life, your business life, in every way, in your thinking and what you're doing, will give you a better 2018. So start 2018 right now. Every day between now and then, attack the day. Get up. Get after it. Have tremendous momentum on your side. Go out and kill it the rest of 2017. you have your greatest year ever in 2018.
And I'm just here to tell you, jump. Because only three things can happen. You're either going to jump and fly, or you're going to jump and fall on something soft, or you're going to fall down hard. Either way, you're going to get back up. You already know you got what it takes to get back up. Your greatest fear is not that you will fall. Your greatest fear is that you will live a full life and never fly, that you never leaped. You're not afraid of dying. You're afraid of dying before the world sees who you really are, before they really get your fingerprint, before they really feel your breath, before they really get your contribution, before they really feel you. That's what you don't want to happen. You don't want to leave this place without us knowing you were here.
But in the end, the most important thing is, what's the purpose of your life?
You've got two choices in life. Choice one, you can become somebody else. Choice two, you can become yourself. Now, I really wish that there was only one choice, but in truth, there's not. And most people choose to try to become someone else because it's a roadmap. It's points in a direction. You see someone, you respond to something, you admire them, you want to be like them. And in that process, you've made your decision. In that process, you've decided to become somebody else. You have mistaken the finger for the moon. Instead, you need to understand that being inspired by somebody does not mean to become that person, to become that which inspires you. It is to understand fundamentally, what is it about that thing that excites you? What is it? What is its essence? And when you can find its essence, then you can find out how it would apply to you becoming you. And as Zen Shi says, a flower does not think about competing with the flower next to it. It just blooms. And that's really your job, is to see the outside world, to see the flower next to you, to understand the amazing things that are happening all around you, all of the incredible people and the essence of what they have, and what it is that they've done to bring inside yourself, and find out, what does that look like when it's me? Not what do I look like when I'm them. And once you understand the difference between that, then you can really begin to be something unique. You can become that thing that you were meant to be, that thing that makes you feel alive and whole. And that's it. That's the secret. You're just trying to be something, not that's just inspiring to other people, but that you actually want to wake up every day and be. And that's the fucking thing about it. There's no escaping you. Whatever you become, a lie, the truth, somebody else, yourself, whatever it is, you're going to spend every day of your life there. And as Albert Einstein said, everybody's a genius. But if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it's stupid. And that's what confuses people. People believe that they're dumb because they're not finding their path. They're not defining things based on what excites them and what they want to live with every day. They're just looking to what the outside world says is good. And I think it's incredible that there are other people doing things that are so extraordinary that we aspire to be like that. But you have to understand the difference between being like someone and trying to actually be them. So if what inspires you is that somebody works hard, work hard. If what inspires you is that somebody gets up every time they fail, get up every time you fail. If what you like is that they are themselves with all their weird eccentricities and quirks, then be true to your eccentricities and quirks, but don't try to embody their eccentricities and quirks. That's the surest way to become the fish that thinks it's stupid because it's being judged by trying to climb a tree. So as Scott Belsky said, when 99% of the people doubt your idea, you're either gravely wrong or about to make history. And that's the terrifying part. You're not going to know. You're not going to know the difference. But if you're chasing somebody else's path, if your whole game is emulation, if your whole game is to mimic that which inspires you, you will never find the thing that's real about you. And look, I don't know about you, but I can be wrong. I can be gravely wrong. I can have people think me an idiot and try something and fail as long as it was true to me. Because then the lesson that I'm going to learn is going to apply. It's going to take me another step closer to actually being the person that I want to become, that I want to live with every day. But I can't be that if I don't understand who I want to be. So look inward, identify your path, identify what excites you, and go after it as if your life depends on it. Because in truth it does.